Hello and welcome back. My name is Kerry Ann. These are just my thoughts and opinions. I'm not your research gal. Well, there is some fact in this. I am going to read you a news article that I've literally just come across as I was about to do this video. And also, disclaimer, I swear, I cannot help myself, but yeah, here we are. Here we find ourselves. So I watched a video earlier on. Beautiful young lady by the name of Maricel Unfiltered, Maricel. Absolutely beautiful girl, got the proper setup, full on microphone, obviously the real deal. Only got 2,050, 2.05k. That's 2,000, isn't it? Yeah, so go and bump her numbers up because she's really cool. But she did a video on Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips, and I've seen one recently by Simply What the Fuck. And well, recently, like today, like they've both come out and saying they're pregnant, and this young lady just did a really good video about it. So I've like commented on it, and because she's like, "Do you think it's fake?" So I commented on it and said, like, well, wasn't she just saying that she was practicing stretching her arsehole for the old backdoor challenge, right? That was in the news. I swear it was in the news. I've read it somewhere. Whether it was a post on Facebook, I don't know. But I swear I read it in a newspapery, in a headline kind of setting. And so like I'm like, well, she would have been pregnant then. But she's brought out this photograph, Lily Phillips, photograph of a fake baby bump. Oh, hey guys, baby Phillips 2025 and whatever. Just as Bonnie Blue's posting pictures of pickles and chocolate dip or something, saying cravings. And apparently they both did this on the same day. Don't quote me on that one. It's something that I heard on YouTube, but I've not read it anywhere or anything. So I just heard it. So I can't verify. But at the same time, these two girls are pulling pregnancy. And when I watched this young lady's video, I was like, what did I put on the other one? So I put that on, yeah, basically, like where's my fucking, it's taken my reply to that. Damn, no, there I am. Because they put like, sounds like the first woman to have 101 babies in one go. That will get them more attention. Nice one, G-Moo. So I'm like, don't give them ideas. And then I'm like, no, I'm calling bullshit because neither one of them are going to want a baby by an unknown father. If they wanted a baby, they could have the baby. They ain't going to want a baby that was a bastard son of 1,000 maniacs. You know what I mean? We don't want another Freddy Krueger, love. And neither of them are mother material because neither of them are emotionally mature. It's bullshit, but mainly because these women are not going to let their bodies go to rack and fucking ruin, mate, just because they happen to get knocked up. They get it aborted, and they've probably both got a couple under their belt, like silently. Get it done, behind closed doors, back to work in the morning. Right? It's like stretch marks. No, and I did actually say this to this person, like, where's Drake in his orange puffer jacket? When you need him, it's like, oh God, no stretch marks. It's like anal prolapse. Hey, you know what I mean? These girls' undercarriages absolutely gonna look like chopped liver by the time they're 50, mate. It ain't gonna be pretty silent, but they can both afford like fanny do-ups, can't they? They can design a vagina kind of thing. They can have that shit sewn up and whatever. I wouldn't like to be the fucking 100 bloke to stick my dick on fucking Lily Phillips' arse. Oh my God. She'll be there. Like, I'm sorry, right? Like, I ain't saying anything about personal anal sex, but like, it's like, you do you, sugar tits. Like, we're all free to do whatever we want in the bedroom, as long as it's got nothing to do with shit and kids. That's my limit. All right. I told you I'm a perv, didn't I? Right, but it's like the first thing that I thought when I saw this was like they're doing this for like fucking baby mama fetishes, pregnancy fetishes. You fucking watch. And then it's like, but no way would they fucking saddle themselves with stretch marks from an unknown bloke in a blue balaclava. Oh, Mummy, how did you meet me dad? Well, it was number 768. He turned up and I'll always remember because he wore fucking green socks and everybody else had white or bare feet. Oh, he were a lovely man. I think his eyes were blue. Not quite sure. Penis, all right. You know, you're gonna be all right, son, as you grow up. Not going to happen. They will get shufty out of back doors anyways, right? So I'm like sitting there after I watched this video and I'm like, but I swear I've just seen a news article in the past few weeks about Lily Phillips training her arsehole. Training her arsehole for a backdoor challenge. Stretches and oh man, no, right? So I Googled it so that I could see the date that it was released and put it in the video saying, if these girls are pretending to be fucking pregnant, it's disgusting because there are people out there who can't have babies and you are taking the fucking piss right now. Is there nothing you wouldn't do for money, right? So I Googled it and I couldn't find it, right? I found this fucker instead. Now, this is by the Metro, and it was published today. Lily Phillips has admitted to faking a pregnancy, and I feel sick. Now, that is not a headline. Who feels sick? It's not. And I feel, this person feels sick. Jess Austin. I'm with you, Jess, right? I keep having to remind myself, so I'm going to share this with you, right? Because this is new to me too. Keep having to remind myself that Lily Phillips is only 23, that she's still incredibly young, that I can't be too hard on her because we all do stupid shit at that age. It's not the best excuse, but it's the only way I can stop myself feeling incandescent rage over her latest stunt. Earlier this week, the OnlyFans creator, famous for sleeping with 100 men in one day, posted 2 pictures on her Instagram where she has over 800,000 followers. In one, she cradled a bump. The other showed 2 positive pregnancy tests. The caption read, "Your secret is out, baby Phillips 2025. From the moment I saw it, I thought it was probably fake. Same dress, same girl. Largely due to photos of her taken just weeks earlier with an incredibly flat stomach. But then I thought, who would sink so low as to fake a pregnancy for clicks? Well, it turns out that is what Lily Phillips has done." In an interview with news.com, her publicist has revealed it all to be a publicity stunt. Allegedly, her work, open quotes, involves role play, acting, and storylines, close quotes. And this was just a part of an attempt to follow trending categories and hit target audiences in the adult industry. And Jess puts in here, insert eye roll. Last year, I had a miscarriage. This is Jess, and my heart goes out to you, sweet pea. It was the worst thing I've ever been through. The devastation of losing, losing a much-wanted child, the loss of hope, the limbo of waiting for it to happen after finding out there was no heartbeat, the emotional and physical pain. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, and I also know there are women who have had it far worse than me. Those who have lost their babies further than I was, those who have experienced multiple miscarriages, those who have been trying for years and years with unexplained infertility, and those with stillborns. To fake a pregnancy for whatever reason is awful. I have no doubt that pregnancy fetishes exist. I'm not about to Google and find out. So maybe that is the genuine reason Phillips has donned a prosthetic. But I cannot see any justification for her sharing that on her Instagram and pretending it's real to the world. Yes. Just days after her initial announcement, she cross-posted Jenna Lee's 2.2 million followers, photo of the two of them with the caption, "Lily has asked me to be her newborn's godmother. I couldn't be more honoured." If you want to... stupidity. If you want to target the pregnancy fetish market, fine, that's an issue for another op-ed. But why make other people complicit in the lie? Why lead millions of people to believe you are pregnant? Why not be upfront about why you're wearing a bump? It's not about ruining the fantasy when in a matter of months it would have become apparent there's no baby anyway. I won't even let myself consider what would have happened had she carried on with the lie. And this is why I have to keep reminding myself she's 23. It's such a terrible decision to make that surely it can only be the work of somebody incredibly immature. Even Bonnie Blow 25's response before the fantasy explanation where she said lying about pregnancy was a step too far, and that she would offer to pay for a struggling couple's IVF felt like a petty reaction of a spurned former BFF. Blue herself had dabbled in pregnancy rumours earlier in the week. Oh, so she's lying. Saying, the last 24 hours I've hinted at being pregnant, despite admitting that she's also had fertility struggles. Honestly, they're both as bad as each other, and the way they've treated this issue has left me disgusted. Fertility is an issue that you can't joke around about. Infertility too ubiquitous, too heartbreaking. It's not a plaything that you should fake to drive engagement to your social media channels or OnlyFans page. The "who's the daddy" comments don't feel as funny when you really think about why this woman has posted this to her channel, potentially hoping for comments just like these to monetize her lie. I've long had thoughts on these extreme sex challenges, and I've been worried for Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. I agree those who think that the gamification of sex is a dangerous path that can only lead to more and more ridiculous experiments in the drive to stay profitable, all at the expense of the creator's well-being. Watching Lily Phillips cry after a 100-day challenge, I can't see it as empowering, especially when it transpired that she wasn't forcing STI tests on her participants. It's clear this pregnancy hoax is just another way to keep her name in the news and her follow account growing, without much thought about how this stunt will not only impact her, but others. The solution to all of this would be for us to stop paying attention, but sadly I don't think that will happen. I'm fully aware that I'm writing about it when I could have just silently seethed in private. That's the thing about rage clickbait. It gets you so riled up you have to say something. Thousands of words have been written and will continue to be written about her sex challenges, about the negative impact her influences could be having on young girls. I'm sure thousands of words will be written about her for a fake, oh my God, a fake pregnancy too. We're getting towards the end, kids. I know I shouldn't ignore it. I should ignore it, but I just can't. So the cycle continues. The backlash to every controversial decision, like Bonnie and Lily's school experiment, will drive more and more outlandish decisions that are impossible to look away from in a world where algorithms feed us such nonsense. I hope this time is different, that this scandal has given Lily pause for thought, that she will think twice before posting such controversial content. And I hope beyond hope that she'll never have to feel the pain of the women she's upset so much. And I hope they come for her. Like, literally. It's like, like Jesus Enrique Rose said, bring back slut shame men. It's like, this is wrong. And I've done videos on this before. This is why I'm covering this, because I've done videos on these things before. And ultimately, my work is overthrowing the patriarchy, and these two girls are the tools of the patriarchy that is destroying the family unit. It is driving sex crime through the fucking roof, but ultimately, it's one way to get us to not have loving, healthy relationships where men and women actually fall in love and have families, because Depop and that lot, that's for a different matter. But yeah, turns out, absolute bag of fucking lies, and Lily Phillips is happily alive and well and living in Droitwich, stretching her bum hole. This is the world. But I am like this lady making this, you know, doing videos on this, and it's not for clout or anything like that. My channel isn't monetized. I don't work in anything. I have nothing to gain from this other than the sheer, you know, it's like, yeah, rage bait, you know, it's like feel that rage and want to do something about it, because once we fucking get them bastards out of the way, mate, this shit, along with so much other shit, will sort itself out. Stop me and buy one, mate. Matriarchy or bust. These women I do not accept into the female race. Them and Madonna, mate, to name but three. But yeah, please, they were like, for fetishes. Who fucking does that? Oh, God. Right, okay, so I'm leaving that there. If you've got any thoughts, comments, opinions, everything, leave something sexy down. Leave something sexy down there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm no better than them, am I? Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all.